All right, guys. Good evening and welcome back. So we are today another podcast. Uh, so today I have got so many things to cover, and today's uh, podcast is very special because today we are going to discuss about the brand positioning and the business positioning. So basically, that this discussion is going to be very rough and raw. So, and most importantly, that I'm going to speak a very plain and easy language, since you know that uh, I want to make it this business language more intuitive, at the same time rational, little bit of rational, and mostly that I want to follow my uh, like emotion and intuition, right? Because of I believe that being a brand person is mostly that we do uh, establish or build our brand. It's more than mm, like not much uh, like connected with like rational thinking, but it is more likely psychological, more likely emotional, right? And over the past few years I have learned, I would not say that I have learned, but I would say that that was the uh, like natural personality I have grown from my early age, and I want to make this conversation very natural, right? And that's how it makes our learning, I think, much easier, right? And I want to also make it like, let's say that uh, approachable, right? Because I know that I'm kind of way that messaging and putting all of the information, all of my brand masses. So I want to make sure that it resonates with you guys, so you can also give me that uh, some form of idea, your suggestion, your advice, that how we can make this and how we can help each other. Let's say that your business, we can solve that problem, your practice problem, let's say, whether it can be a business and brand perspective. So we would like to like make it little bit of like human approach, right? And I don't want to make this uh, keep this my present presence or present brand perception not so high, because I know that I started this industry very fresh, and I started to speaking from the beginning, because I told you that I have in last 3 years I have started my entrepreneurial journey. I would not say that entrepreneurial journey, but it seems little bit of like high value or powerful word. Rather, I would say that when I found my calling to follow my purpose, my deepest purpose, that's really helped me to like start to talk about this industry of health. You know that health in sector is like our human body, that everything we have designed, build, create, whatever you say, everything we uh, like they center around our like health, right? It whether it is like mental health, it is like physical health. So how we can make our survival even more better, and how we can sustain from that sense. I uh, found some of the deepest challenges I went through from my life journey that are mostly related in like health issues. So when I like started to like filter out all of the section in like health industry, it's quite a bit of like overwhelming. I was like targeting every industry where I am now. Just I just now remember. I can remember one thing. Uh, why I am like mentioning these things, telling this story, because you know that a story is a kind of form that understanding our challenges, understanding what actually uh, holding us back, right? And that story line defines that how you want to position your brand, how you like dig into your unique strength, which makes you uh, like irresistible and uncompetitive, right? So that's why story is most important part. And when you like start to uh, listening someone's story or watching a movie, that you will actually find that everything that gives you even much clarity, that what is something that the hero is trying to solve or trying to um, like achieve his dream. So the success, so that's all lie into the story, right? And to be honestly that I am just sharing this because when you went through some form of that personal challenges, and it makes much easier when you figure out and you have that evidence, and it makes much more easier to help someone to help the same way, that they do really don't need to like do this or follow the same struggles that you have gone through. So I am sharing this journey because of that. I found that reference of my journey, so it can the actual evidence and actual um validation uh, that will also give you a sense, give you an example that you can start to ask your journey, your question, the set of beliefs, set of uh, personal challenges that you are facing or you have faced in the past, went through in the past, so you can actually analyze. And building a brand, it is something not like that uh, for the business centric as well, but it also for the purpose of like inspire people and telling people to the world, that showing people that your human side, that we are human being, we all do the great things not because of we need to do business, but all the successful business, there is an underlying story, there is an underlying purpose that influence other people, that makes a difference and impact like others people's life. There here I want to like give you an example today, right? That when I was like doing my business, freelance business as a freelancers, individual freelancers. I haven't any idea of entrepreneurship, business, and something like that. I'm talking about like positioning, and I just cleared out and the industry, the dental industry that I want to talk. And when I like define this statement, I started to like observe that some other people that already doing. At the same time, the people around me and my neighbors and the society, that some others my close friends, I have today like met a friend that I know him like a very close friend. So he has been like following my videos and appreciating my journey. And I found, although he haven't like clearly like mentioned that how the impact that happened in his current life, but I found something that this is the magical thing. When you reveal your true self, your authentic self, it's inspire other people to do this exactly the same thing. But we know that brand is something that finding our inner potential, right? And if you are not aware about this, I know that um, like every people are very aware like to build their brand, but no one wants to like to confront like publicity, confront criticism, and everyone has their like an entrepreneur spirit, because everyone wants to be wealthy and more importantly to free like their in their work, like career to career path, and they're like in business in general, right? So we all know that there is only way to get the fulfillment and the like financial freedom, which is like only choosing the business, right? But that's the magic here. When you have like a brand, you know that sense of like a spiritual understanding, the deeper meaning of your life purpose, and the alignment. It makes whole difference. That it doesn't matter you are an employee, it doesn't matter you are a business owner, you really start to like redefine yourself a whole new different way, and you just think everything like a different way. So as a like a dental healthcare, dental brand and business developer. So when I started to like observing the doctor's life, because I had a misconceptions that doctors, obviously there is no doubt they have like uh, much knowledge in their industry, but when it comes to like business, it's like different skill set. And when it comes to like building brand, I personally that worked like few doctors with closely few doctors, so they know that for their business they need a logo, but they don't know what are the meaning behind a logo, right? So they want the something like look catchy, look interesting or unique, but what is the meaning behind and the underlying concept behind that, story behind that actually make them unique. And that's why they really don't know that what makes them valuable. And people and the patients, they remain uh, like lack of clarity, and lack of clarity creates doubts, noise, distraction, and gap the trust issue. And when it comes to like uh, taking service, any healthcare or health treatment, doctors, when you don't have that kind of clarity that why you are stand for, let's say that a three competition in your market and everyone you do the same dentistry and same degrees, but in business when you want to start your practice, If you do not define your values, personality, I mean the character behind your purpose, it's not going to happen. If you are not like uh, like differentiate your masses like different way, that what makes them to feel your passions, they would feel you are trustable, you are different, you are memorable, because everyone needs to get their health treatment done. But uh, I'm not sure that I can explain here clearly. But anyway, so I wanted to like share topic, dive into this today's topic, which is like that the positioning unique value proposition, or you can say it other uh, name, unique selling proposition. So selling, right? This is an interesting word. Uh, let's say that we really don't have, that doctors, they really hate the words of selling, right? But uh, the reality, it says very different. If you can't sell your product or your service, uh, then someone will sell your service and product. So here is the thing, that the choice is yours. If you want to be an service owner or a service provider, right? The service provider, you will always like uh, operate by the service owner. And that the service owner actually create this opportunity to practice your skill. In return, you get paid, right? So the everyone solves problems, but the service providers problem the bigger problem, that service owner. So that's why he gets the high return value, right? So this is like an business thinking. And obviously it's I know that medical and healthcare professions is not same like any other businesses model. But it's also we have to look at that, to the data, that doctors are more suffering than ever, as people more burnout, their mental health are in crisis. Why? Because they wants to like get their financial stability, and they want some form of freedom. And when you don't shape your personal brand, and you don't know that how to communicate your values to the world, and you don't have that communication skills, I know that if you like research the market, and you will find that only few average persons are like talking in every industry, whether in dentistry, in any other marketing business field, right? The doctors. So every doctors need to like understanding that the new way to connect with your patients, you have the endless opportunities, and giving them personalized people, giving them personalized care. And your brand is something that is your content, is that is something that how your personality, your thoughtful leadership, your thoughtful um, messages, your thoughtful ideas, and the transformative informations that is going to give them the value. And you create the trust, you create the reputation on digital space as well. And that helps you and aids to do practice like more balanced, thriving way. And it's very important to like not just only look at the patient sides, but as as a brand and business developer. and and I am like my purpose is like that, helping more doctors to shape their personal brand and their practice, and transforming their practice into a royal brand. How that happened, right? So the communication gap brand is it's actually that it's built for to build like trust, only for trust, right? There is nothing other than any kind of purpose. Of course, understanding that business side as well, you also stay aware that how you will maintain that part as well, so that you continue your practice maintaining business and brand side, balancing both side, right? So the positioning this, so I mentioned you that this my space, this is not my space, this is space for doctors. This is space is for like not to like, we will evolve over time, but let's just take this current situation, accept and acknowledge these current situations, and we will uh, speak more a deeper level, advance thoughts and advance ideas when we get evolved in this industry. And for now, that I am basically targeting to uh, share my ideas to those medical professionals and dentists who they are like try solo practice owners, like beginner stage, maybe a dental student, right? So that you are planning to like how you can start your practice. So I am like on the beginning side here, that how I can share some information, share some real ideas, human centered, like more approachable uh, ideas, that you can actually get some confidence, you get some form of uh, courage, that you can actually take an initiative to start your practice. And I can help you, and you can serve more patients and transform people's lives, right? I I never wanted to become an like an marketer. Like I when I start observing that people are like talking every day about different issues of marketing. Since I'm a brand person, brand and business development person, but I needed to like uh, little like push myself to expose myself in public and speak openly in terms of if I want to become a thought leader, right? And the journey is right now, I feel like that it's beginning, but I feel like that it's it's a very fun and I can't wait, right? This journey where it takes us, and we will see. So yeah, I will like leave this video on YouTube as well, repurpose it on YouTube. So if you like don't have don't get anything that I have shared here, you have unclarity to know that what makes a brand a strong position, how you analyze your business, how you research your competition and market, right? So there it's like some words that you really need to understand, this as the thing that you can't ignore. So you know that there are many sections in dentistry, so every dental dentist have their unique expertise under this uh, dental practice. So clinical, there are so many clinical expertise that you have. So how you like message this is clinical stuff. So someone may be good at like surgery, someone may be good at like general dentistry. So it's all like that, like implanting, right? How do you actually position, how do you market it, and communicate to the peoples that makes them feel different, and you and emphasize your unique strength. And I'm not here to like sharing any scale, like step by step process. I don't feel like that way that it makes our learning uh, like my learning gonna be is improved. But I like to, let's say that I told you that I like to speak like openly and intuitively, right? And yeah, so far that I have covered, and whatever I wanted to today share with you about the business positioning, and we wanted to make it understand easily. So if you like any kind of uh, thoughts and the topic that you want to see in the next podcast, or if you want to like join with me in solo uh, meeting, one meeting, uh, consultation, maybe a meeting, I would not say the consultation. So if you are a dentist, a medical professional, whether, so you just, I will leave my booking link in the comment section. Just book a link, then we are going to chat about that how we actually build a human centered or patient centered medical or dental brand that eventually it turns into a like profitable business, at the same time builds loyal patients, right? I i find this word loyal because I want to be the person for the every dental businesses. Being an authority, I want to be a loyal person for them. I don't know that someone may be like sharing their way, that step by step process, but that doesn't actually work for to me. I really love to like bringing people to talk with them. I know that since I'm targeting like different demographics, mostly like US dental and Western US market, dental market. So yeah, I just waiting, and not just waiting, I'm trying to reach out like other dentists and founders. So if I can talk with them, gain some realistic experience, and that's going that's going to like help me to like understand more, and it will more help me to real time data and real experience. So yeah, I know that today is very special day, and in our country that we are, I know that uh, around the world that we are celebrating Eid. So I wish you are also celebrating this special day, and having a great time with your family, and yeah. So just want to like leave some blessing for all of you guys, and just stay here, stick around here, that if you want to learn, interested in business and brand development, you are a doctor, you need some to find your brand voice, you want to build your personal brand. So all things here in I am like Shubhradash from here, that I want to uh, like end to this podcast, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.